Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today on this look right here. Kind of a little bit of like a springy, warm weather kind of makeup look, like peachy, pinky, sparkly, neutral-ish. I think it's fun how it all came together. So I just grabbed a bunch of different things to kind of choose from. I've even got skincare that I will be doing. So y'all are just getting ready with me on camera today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, favorites, new at the drugstore, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are getting ready together today doing this look, so let's get to it. Okay, there's some big loud truck outside, like something being delivered next door or something. So if you hear beeping and talking and vehicles, that's what's going on, but we gotta get ready. So that's getting louder. Carrying on, this is the Goodall, let's start with skincare. This is the Goodall Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. I love this. It has like a kind of light citrusy scent to it, but I love this under makeup. I think this kind of has like overlapping ingredients with this, but I think this has vitamin C in it also, but I don't find any problems on me personally wearing them together. So I'm gonna use this next. This is the Numbuzzin 5+ Vitamin Concentrated Serum. I love this too. Just go for kind of like, oh, that's a fun noise. I just like to kind of layer, I don't know, like lighter sort of products under my makeup. And this one is kind of a lighter-ish. It's not the lightest serum, but it's not thick and sticky or anything. Next up, the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Bakuchiol Eye Cream. I love this for daytime because it is kind of lighter. That's probably too much. I've tried to be better about using an eye cream during the day, not just at nighttime. I've tried to be better about like skincare in general during the day. I mean, I always have used something, but you know, layering several things, finding things that work under makeup. And I like this under makeup. And of course, SPF, I love this. This is my favorite. It's like, to me, it almost seems like a primer and an SPF in one. I just love this for under makeup. The Etude House Sun Prize Mild Airy Finish. I think they have a watery finish too. I've not tried that one. I like this one though. It is so perfect for under makeup. I know I never tie my hair back because it makes my hair super stringy. So I don't tie it back when I'm doing my makeup. Usually I do my hair after my makeup. Like if I'm not filming or something, I do my makeup after. So my hair is usually up in a towel. Gonna use my Old Faithful It Cosmetics CC Cream in Fair. I like to start with very little product and just build it up. I need kind of the most coverage over here because that's where I have broken capillaries, kind of a little bit more texture, but I just like to use a little bit and then just build it up in the areas I want a little bit more coverage. I just love how this looks on the skin. I mean, it just seems like, I don't know, for me, it just blends into the skin so nicely. It seems to have like the perfect amount of hydration most days for me. Like if my skin starts out, I don't know, some days I guess my skin is just very combo, and it'll start out one way and then some days it'll be kind of a little bit more oily and then more dry. This just seems to like work for all the situations. You know what I mean? Using the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. I really like this one. Brows, I'm starting with the It Cosmetics Brow Powerful. I like to get the general shape of my brows with this pencil. And I really like the color of this. It's in Universal Taupe, and it's very cool toned. So it's not a warm toned blonde or a warm tone, even sometimes taupe. I've tried taupes that are a little bit more on the warm side. This one just is very cool toned, and I like the formula of it. Now the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, just getting a little bit of this and kind of like fluffing up my brows, sort of having them point upward a little bit. I use very little of this, like I'm just barely tapping because this can kind of get a little over the top if you use just, you know, too much product. So you can always add more, but start out with less. And it kind of takes off some of my brow product, but then I go back in with something else kind of after I get more of this upward shape with it, kind of the fluffing. Now I'm going to use just a little bit of this NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Taupe, just in a few little spots. I kind of have to be light-handed with this because sometimes it can get a little intense. I grabbed multiple things to use on my eyes. I really don't know what all I want to do. I think I love this palette, the Born This Way, Too Faced, Born This Way Warm Ember Nudes. This is really pretty. It's got kind of like pinky neutrals, which I think are so fun. So let's start with, well, first let me set my eyeshadow primer with just a little bit of face powder. I'm also going to go over this brow a little bit because I feel like it looks a little bit more intense than my other one. They don't have to match perfectly, but maybe just to tone it down. Maybe tone down that a little bit. I'm sure that made a huge difference. And now my battery is blinking, but we're gonna let it go all the way down. We're gonna let it totally empty and then I'll switch it out. Okay, now let's get this palette and let's use a little bit of the pink shade mostly and a little like tap or two. A little tap or two of that. Apply this all over my lid into my crease and blend it over. These are so good. I mean, you saw how quickly and easily that blended. I mean, it just, oh, it's so good. Let's use a little bit of this I Love You a Latte, this one right here, just because it's a smidgen cool toned. I kind of like the, like, I don't know, combo of sometimes a little bit of a cool tone with a little bit of a warm tone. Something about it is just fun. Okay, now I'm gonna use a pink blush on my eyes because I think that is fun and it just adds a little like something, a little pinky something. Where's my brush? This is CoverGirl Pink Candy. Getting just a little bit of this on my brush and doing this in my outer corner and blend it into my crease. It just, am I seeing things or does it just seems like it adds a little something that I love. These won the award for swatching horribly, but working well on the eyes. Not on the eyes. Well, yeah, I guess it works on the eyes too, but on the cheeks. I don't know why these swatch so terribly. Let's use this Kaja Peach Madeline, and I'm gonna get this middle shade that's kind of a little bit peachy looking. I'm gonna do a combo of this and a Moira one, I think, is kind of my plan. Just applying it with my finger. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Oh, that's so fun. And it has like a little bit of a, almost like a duochrome, subtle peachy pink. Like there's shimmer of the peach and the pink, but then I feel like it has a little bit of a duochrome something with it too. Oh, that's so fun. Doing this a little bit to kind of bring back in those shades. I love that. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of liner, the L'Oreal Infallible Bronze Liner, and I'm going to go over it with a little bit of this shade and kind of like diffuse it with this and this, I think. Just kind of like layer the things. So I'm going to start with the liner and then kind of smudge it and layer it and whatever. I love this teeny tiny brush from Delium Tools to do this with, like a powder as a liner. This is the Delium Tools 760, and it's just real tiny, so I can get like, you know, more precise kind of application with it. Yeah, something about just kind of smudging out that edge I really like. I think I'm gonna go back in with more of my sparkly shadow too. Went ahead and changed my camera battery because I didn't want it dying in the middle of mascara, because you know how that goes. Like once you start the mascara process, if it gets interrupted, things get crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mostly, and then just a little bit, oh, it's about to fall. Then just a little bit of the Milani Anti-Gravity. I really like these together. This one does a great job of separating and giving that kind of like fluttery lash look, but it does build on itself. And I feel like it does it better kind of the longer you are in the tube, you know what I mean? Like when you first open the tube, I don't think it does this as well. But after it's been open for a little bit, it's like it has, I don't know, a little bit more tackiness to it or something. And then it can really build on itself really pretty well. I just like a little bit of added volume with the anti-gravity. So there's that by itself. I will say I wear these a lot together. Like I pretty much always wear these together. And sometimes I go back and forth. So maybe a little bit of this could have gotten into this. So maybe that's a factor too. But they're just great together is really just kind of the bottom line. And there they are together. I love them together. Okay, concealer, I'm going to do a little combo. The Instant Age Rewind in the Brightener shade from Maybelline. Just going to get a tiny bit of this on the inner corners of my under eyes just to kind of help that discoloration. Isn't that amazing? Just that one little thing. I just feel like it totally changes how everything looks. And I like to usually use this with my finger. Not always, but just kind of like melds into the skin really well and get some good coverage. So starting with that, and then I'm going to use the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer in Ecru Light 02. This one's a little bit more, almost like peachy or something, a little bit more on the peachy side. Just kind of applying this different spots where I need a little bit more coverage. Always that cheek, I need more coverage because of the broken capillaries there. I have leftover swatches I couldn't get off my hand. Isn't that funny? Okay, gonna set my under eyes with the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Rose Petal? Yeah, Rose Petal. It's like a pinky tone. Love this so much. Gonna use just a little puff for this. Mainly concentrating this in my T-zone, but I kind of bring over a little bit on the outsides of my cheeks, but you know, the most product I kind of put in the T-zone, like under eyes, and then kind of the area where I have more pores visible. This is just very smoothing, and it's so good. And then just kind of whatever else is on the puff, just kind of bringing it outwards. Okay, cheeks, I grabbed so many different things because I don't know what I want to do. Like I feel like there's a lot of options. So I think I'm going to start with the Moira Love Heat Cream Blush in I Protect You. So adorable. This is like a brighter kind of peachy shade. And I'm just going to get a small stipple brush and stipple this on my cheeks. These are really good. I need to put this down so I don't get it in my hair. Something about the texture and formula on this I really like. Like if you stipple it on, I've never like kind of buffed it or swiped it on, but if you stipple it, it really is very flattering and forgiving on the skin. Like I just feel like it applies so nicely, and this is such a cute color. Like peachy, but a little bit of a brightness to it. It's really cute. Okay, and then I grabbed a couple of blushes and a highlighter to kind of layer over it. I think I'm going to do I grabbed Physicians Formula, Strawberry Jam, or CoverGirl Cheekers in Pink Candy, the one that I used on my eyes. I think I'm going to use Pink Candy. Now this one, I really kind of get into it with my brush. Like I really get some product on my brush because this is a formula that it's like, well, of course with a cream blush underneath, it's probably not going to need this as much, but you need a pretty good amount of product on your brush. But then, I mean, I just feel like it looks so pretty on the skin and it wears well. So it's an interesting sort of formula. It doesn't swatch well, kind of need to build it up. But then once it's on your skin, I think it looks nice and flattering, smooth, wears well. It's affordable. I just love these blushes. Ooh, this is cute. This is a cute combo. The highlighter I grabbed is Wet n Wild Bloom Time. This one's kind of more on the like peachy side, so I thought this would be really pretty on the cheeks and then maybe on the inner corners of the eyes, just like a peachy sort of a highlighter. Let's put this right here. I don't want to go over the top with it, but just a little hint of a glow. That's cute. I like that. Okay, now I want to do a highlighter on the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm going to do a little combo of this highlighter and then also the Moira Fairy Dust, the Chrome, what is this? Chroma Light shadow. So I'm going to do a little combo of these two as an inner corner highlight. I love that shade on the lid. Like that. Oh my goodness, that, what was it? Kaja? So cute. That's fun. And then now for lips, I'm going to start with Milani, what is this? All Natural Liner. Then I think I'm going to kind of fill in my lips with MAC In Synch. It's kind of like a light pinky color. I don't even know if they still have this color, but that's what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to top it with the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Peachy Beige. Kind of going back and forth with these liners. And now the Tarte. Last step, I'm going to take a little bit of my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed and get my little powder puff and press this into my forehead. This is such a smooth powder. Like it just is kind of a, I don't know, a finishing step or something. I really love this powder and it's great for touch-ups too. Okay, so here is the finished look. I really like how this all came together. I think it's a fun look. I especially love the sparkly peachy lid, the inner corners, and the cheeks. I just think it's fun. So, hope you guys really enjoy getting ready with me today and kind of playing with some makeup. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what you have been enjoying playing with lately. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!